hope I can be of some humble service.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
What about this?
It's not worth it to me. Finally, a reason.
I've heard that some pilgrim was selling off pieces of a rare sword. If you happen to have one, I'd be interested.
Did that sasso dabbler send you here?
Why?
Why? Because there was nothing left for him, and now he's envious and wants some too. Well, he's out of luck. I do have it, but I'm not selling.
Man, isn't there some way...
No way. Like I've already said, not a chance. God be with you.
God's blessings. What can I do for you? Good luck then.
Let's have a word about the price. Sin-
Aye.
No need to be shy.
God save you, good. See ya.
I have a document for you from Sir Divish. It concerns the renewal of Pribyslavitz.
The village you drove those bandits out of?
Very same.
So it's true then? Good. Good. Let me see that document then.
Here it is.
So what have we here? It says I should announce that anyone interested may move to Pribyslavitz to live and work. And Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush also give their consent. In that case, let's not waste any time. Come along with me. See.
up. No need to be shy. Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some. Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Hear ye, hear ye. It is hereby announced, in the name of Sir Hanush and Sir Divish, that you, the citizens of Ratai, as well as those who have found temporary refuge here, are permitted to move to the hamlet of Pribyslavitz to the north of Talmberg Castle, wherein you shall be vouchsafed a new life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet. All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years. They shall be permitted also to make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Pribyslavitz lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him. It is furthermore hereby announced that Henry of Skalitz is appointed to the administration of Pribyslavitz and the office of bailiff therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way anytime soon.
What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home was burnt to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
Now, you can't just expect me to walk into the middle of a battle.
What battle? Sigismund's gone.
Maybe so, but the land's still full of...
Jesus Christ be praised.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms.
You hear about the water carrying?
Aye. I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from Skalitz and ended up here.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was none of those jobs good enough for you?
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pickman, they'd say. Leave this and go and do that.
Pickman? That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Vassal, but they call me Pickman.
Is that German?
No, it's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy 'em before
So you're
summer.
keen on carrying water?
I've been keen on it since I got up this morning.
And you had another job before this morning, or what?
No. I was just joking.
Besides water, you could carry, you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. No, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
What happened with the bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
That peacock, what was strutting up and down and shouting at everyone? He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like me. So I shut my mouth.
That's enough for now.
So we're agreed then? When do I start working?
Look, the bailiff is the one who'll decide after I report back to him.
So I might not get the job? I'll be in the shit if I don't. Understand? Farewell.
Am I invisible or what?
Good day to you.
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
Are you here because you want to carry water?
Well, I'd rather be back of the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's head spin. But now I want to carry water at least, since there's some money in it.
Not talking to me?
Well, there's also the option of carrying, shit.
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break his legs.
You're just going to pretend
And what if I told you that you get double the pay?
Didn't I mention something about breaking legs?
You did, but more money?
not
I wouldn't be under the winch anymore. More like under the stench.
What trade did you do before?
going to pretend
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right? Strong as a bull.
Ah, the name sounds familiar.
talking to me?
You were one of the new miners, weren't you?
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone I was a hard worker. So did I get the job?
We're not finished yet. I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water then?
Not yet. I'll tell the bailiff and he'll choose.
Well, I hope he chooses me.
Am I invisible or
Otherwise, I might be very angry.
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're mistaken.
We'll
talking
see.
to me?
May the Lord watch over you.
People, come up close and have a smell.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You're one of the people interested in work?
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines, and not just in the mines. So,
at the mines. So you're a miner?
that's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from that old ships? When will they open the mines again?
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
All right. I just thought you might have heard something.
How badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners, and at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long way to carry water.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
There's one more option. Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
But it would be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards? I don't want to be carrying shit all my life.
It won't come to that. Sir Radzig will surely take care of things when he returns home. He won't forget the sacrifice you make.
I'm glad to hear that. If that's how it is, I'll even carry shit.
That's enough for now.
God be with you.
Hey, am I invisible or what? Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you?
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs, not the bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Be that as it may, I already have the people I need to carry water. And anyway, it's no job for a woman.
I'm strong enough to knock you on your arse, you pup. Good luck, then.
God be with you.
I could use some help in Pribyslavitz. I'm in charge of renewing the village, and they tell me you can read, write, and do sums.
Aye. But first this water-carrying job has to be settled. I can't go anywhere until then.
Take care now.
My respects to you.
Are you here on account of the water carrying?
Yes, I am. My name is Vincent.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask a few questions and we'll see, all right?
Fine. Ask away.
What did you do before this?
I work for my father.
Doing what? Who's your father, anyway?
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Scarlet's.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
Aye. I want to carry water.
That's all? You've nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
That's enough for now.
Farewell.
Asparagus that'll cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
Just stay no. God save. How may I help you? Good night.
I asked around in Sasau. Father Francis is doing well in Sasau. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed? He's always tearing it. There isn't a pew or a step he hasn't tripped over at one time or another.
I asked the abbot. He said they have work for him elsewhere and that St. James will have to wait.
Wait? I remember the last time. We had to go to Sasau for almost 2 years. I probably won't even live that long.
That won't be that bad. Meanwhile, you can work at Master Hagen's house and who knows? You might even find you like it.
You're probably right. What else can I do at my age? And the presbytery is too big for one woman alone.
So you agree you'll go and work for Hagen?
Isn't that what I just said? I'll go and do housekeeping for him. God bless.
All the closing ground, fresh, come right up.
Do you want something?
I'd like to ask a favor of you, Hal.
Of course. What is it?
I heard you're picking people to carry water. No one needs the job more than Antonia.
Adam never mentioned any Antonia.
I'm not surprised. But Antonia really needs that job.
Do you think she'll be able to handle carrying those buckets? It's quite far, and up that hill.
She's no princess. She's tough enough.
All right, all right. I'll bear it in mind.
Bear it in mind? What does that mean?
It means I'll think about it. The bailiff has the last word.
Well, if he's got something against giving the job to a woman, then try and get Vincent in at least. He might not have anyone on their deathbed, but his mother has no one else.
There's still something I want to ask.
Yes?
How are you holding up?
You mean this here? Well...
What happened to it?
That time in Skalitz. I was knocked down by a horse.
Look, I can see by the way your arm is hanging it's not healed. You can't carry water like that.
Oh, come on. I owe money to the Sawbones.
Well, I could find something that will help you.
Anything.
Here you go. This will help it heal better.
Thank you so much. How much do I owe?
Oh, nothing. We Skalitz folk have to help each other out.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
There's one more.
What?
It's a job.
But what would people...
But it will be...
The money...
No.
I'm glad to hear that.
That's enough for now.
Take care. God be with you, Henry.
How are you holding?
What can...
So, quite... Right. Well...
Fair enough.
No. Treasury? Never heard of her.
She was a great...
Magical, eh?
No, it's true. It's in the Bible. And this sword, once it's put back together, nothing...
I see.
I couldn't get it all.
We'll shake on it.
Agreed. Take care now.
Can I ask you...
If you really...
And how are you...
Not very well. I'll tell you that.
Sure.
What for? They'll get the mines when you...
And what about soldiering? That's real.
It is. And I'd be good at it. When I land a punt, only...
No doubt. I heard...
I don't know much about that. He didn't even really ask me...
What would you...
What could I give when I don't have a pot to piss in?
Well, if I get you the job...
I could.
Deal. I know everything I...
You won't forget. May the Lord watch over you.
You're interested?
I am.
I agree.
What?
That's enough for now.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carrier.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn...
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or...
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a heavy load, man's work.
She can handle the job, have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her then?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next.
Vincent, Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of him. What do you think he should do?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Peter.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get in?
Carrying shit.
Good. One.
Tonda. They call
the winch. Not
to carry water.
So we have one person.
Vasil. Go
Pickman. I hope.
No, no. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
To carry water.
So we have one per...
That's it.
Good. All decided.
I chose a cook as well.
Tell me who you
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. I had a job convincing her, but it was worth it. She's the best cook around.
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on... Goodbye.
Be merciful.
I'm going to see the carpenter about mending his zipper.
Greetings. What do you need?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau. Interrogation held this day. Put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which sadly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Farewell.
I'm glad you're here, Henry.
What's happening, sir?
Uncle Sir Hanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear-bashing about the error of my ways. And he said to bring you too.
Sorry, Sir Hans, but I'd say you have it coming.
What?
I understand how Sir Hanush feels about your boozing and whoring. He's just worried about you.
I see. And if you're so concerned about my moral welfare, why did you join me, Your Holiness?
Well, someone has to keep an eye on you.
As I recall, you were mostly keeping an eye on your tankard. But if you really want to watch out for me, now's the time. You'll come with me to see Uncle.
All right, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better.
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hanush. So go and get dressed up before we head off.
Thanks, Sir Hans. I'll go and get changed now. So, should we go then?
Let's go. And by the way, I'm glad you got dressed up properly. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite a transformation. Come along then.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle, my lord.
I hope I haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We
like
were just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. A lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's
sorry.
sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility. I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. Sir Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with the remnants of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wulfrin of Camburg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wulflin of Camburg? That name is familiar.
He's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wulfrin pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair, after all. Maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
Sir Milota looked pretty bad. No wonder.
Sir Melota looked pretty bad. No wonder he chased
Sir Hanish sent me, Captain. I'm to join your mission. And Sir Hans, too.
Then mount up, youngster, and we'll move out.
Can I ask... Thank you.
Lord Capon, when we get there, I'd like you to hold back.
You can forget about that, Bernard. I'm not going on an outing. Hanish said to handle this matter, and handle it I will.
Yeah. Undoubtedly, Sir Hans. I just meant for your own safety.
I know what you meant, Captain. Forget it.
Very well, Your Grace.
Listen, Bernard. About this robber. I heard some rumors.
About his being a relative of mine and Melota's?
Something like that.
We have the same great-grandfather, Urban, Baron of Oleshna. Wolfen belongs to a distant branch of my family, which, well, let's just say they bring no honor to our name.
But I heard Wolfen of Camber was hanged somewhere in Silesia after plundering the bishop's estates.
I heard the same. Only, well, I'm sure you've heard what they say about the Camber branch of my family.
That they're cursed. Now, Bernard, don't you think I'm a little old for fairy tales?
Think what you like, but I heard it from my grandfather, and he never paid attention to old wives' tales.
I meant no offense, Captain. Tell me all about it, then. After all, there's no smoke without fire, and I never heard about the Camber family from a member of the family.
Very well. At home, we always spoke in whispers about our Camber relatives. When Wolfen's father, Wilhelm, came to visit, we were almost ashamed to say it.
You can rely on my discretion, Captain. Carry on.
Well, the servants were so afraid of him that they went and hid in the barn. Father had them whipped. Even then, they wouldn't go near Wilhelm. They were afraid he cursed them. I couldn't blame them.
Why's that?
Wilhelm's face was so badly disfigured, folk would cross themselves when they saw him. I was afraid of him myself as a boy.
Was he wounded in war?
No, he was born that way. You see, his mother, Countess Barbara of Hogwitz, didn't want to marry Wilhelm's father, my grandfather's brother. She never wanted to bear his children. So, she fell pregnant. They say she went to a witch to get rid of the child. Only she ended up having quintuplets. Can you imagine it? 5 babes born in one night?
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. 4 of them didn't live till dawn. Only the 5th survived. He was disfigured. Wilhelm. They say the witch cheated her, and instead of getting rid of the child, she put the devil's seed inside her.
Good Lord, how dreadful.
Well, Wilhelm carried that with him his whole life. When his own wife was in childbed, he had 7 friars kneeling in her chamber day and night. Didn't stop the rumors, though. When his son, Wolfen, was born, he looked normal enough, but he turned out to be as wild as a stray tomcat.
It seems he hasn't grown out of it.
You're right about that. A few years ago, Wolfen went off to Poland, and Wilhelm got worse and worse. Cursed everything, everyone in his past, starting throwing crockery at the servants. He was on his deathbed. He sent for a priest, not just to give him the last rites, because they were afraid the devil would come out of him and possess someone else. Then later, Wolfen turned up, even though he was supposed to be dead for years. Folk said he was dead. That wouldn't stop the devil's spawn.
Sweet Jesus. It sounds a lot more convincing coming from you than the stories my nurses used to tell me. How are we supposed to deal with it?
Whoa! Quite a sincerity. I sent them to scout ahead.
Those bastards will pay for this.
They most certainly will.
Welcome, Henry.
Let's go. We have to make camp. Hamlin, we'll take 2 men and come back here later. I won't have Vitus and Cyril left as crow meat.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah. Good health to you.
What do we do now?
First, we have to find out where those Horsons are holed up. According to the reports, they raided a few farms around here. So someone should go to those places and find out what they can. You should do it, Henry. My men would probably just startle them.
All right, Captain. I'll do that. Where are the farms?
One is uphill from Neuhoff, right by the woods. One here above the woods by the crossroads, directly north from our camp. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God's blessings.
Captain Bernard sent me. It's about that attack.
Well, they came, took everything they could, and rode off again. I don't know what else I can tell you.
We're trying to catch up with that gang, so I need to hear every detail you can tell me.
What do you want to know?
How many of them were there?
2 or 3. I'm not sure. My head's still in a spin.
Which way did they go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. My husband made me hide indoors, and I only saw them through the window.
So your husband was outside?
Yes, he tried to parley with them.
What did they take?
Not much. We haven't a pot to piss in, which I told them in no uncertain terms as soon as they came here.
So you're telling me they came here, you told them there was nothing worth taking, and they just rode off again, without further ado?
More or less.
But just a while ago, you told me you were indoors the whole time.
Ah, Yes, I was. Mostly.
So, were you inside or outside? Did you talk to them or not?
Well, like I say, it was confusing. I don't remember much.
Let's get one or two things straight. I'm here under orders from Captain Bernard, and that robber baron who came here crippled his cousin and killed 2 of his men.
What's that got to do with me?
Just so you know, the captain is very keen to see justice done, and it would not be wise to obstruct him.
My God, what have I done to deserve this?
So, what really happened here?
First, promise me you'll get rid of them.
That's exactly what I'm here for.
They came a few days ago, took a pig and a sack of apples. We put up no resistance. I noticed one of them had an injured leg, so I offered to treat it for him.
That was very Christian of you, considering they came to rob you.
All I cared about was that they wouldn't kill us.
Go on. What happened then?
They rode off, and I prayed we'd seen the last of them. Only the same evening, they came back again. One of them had been wounded, and they wanted me to take a look at him. They gave me some coin and took me to their camp. And in the morning I came home again.
I understand. They threatened you.
They didn't exactly threaten me. They didn't have to. But if they get away from you, they'll come back and get revenge.
Don't worry. We'll take care of them. So you know where they're camped? I'd like you to lead me there.
I won't go to their camp, no. But I know of a place where you'll have a good view of it.
That'll do me.
God be with you. I'm not going any further. If they saw me, I'd be done for. The camp's not far away in this direction.
Thanks. And don't worry. I'll deal with those bastards.
I pray you do.
Looks like I found it. I'd better get back and report to Captain Bernard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to earn a bit of coin? Stop and talk a while at least. Stop and talk a while at least.
You're dead. Yeah. 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 Bring it on. Yeah. You're dead. Yeah.
Is that all you got?
I'll yeah. Well,
You won't last long. I'm going to. Jesus Christ!
Yeah. 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 Good day.
I found that encampment.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Is it far?
Not really.
How many men did you see?
About 15.
Shit. That won't be easy. Oh well, nothing to be done. Wolfen of Camberg must hang from the ramparts in Ratai.
Wouldn't it be better to parley with them, sir?
Parley with robbers? You must be out of your mind, lad.
Sir Hanush ordered me to avoid unnecessary casualties.
What are you trying to say?
I could go and parley with Wolflin. Even if it comes to nothing, I could have a good look at his encampment.
Bit of spying could well be of use, all right. Wolflin's a conceited bastard. If he knows you come from me, he'll receive you just for a chance to tell me to go to hell. I'll give you a livery with my coat of arms, so it's clear you're my messenger. And you'll have to go unarmed.
Thank you, Captain. I'll do my best.
I hope so. Try and come back in one piece. I don't want to explain to Sir Radzig why I sent his favorite into a robber baron's camp unarmed. Goodbye.
God save you, Henry. Well, if it isn't the world...
I convinced Captain Bernard to let me go and parley.
Are you mad, Henry? They'll send your head back in a bag.
They won't kill me. They'll know I'm Bernard's envoy. He gave me livery with the Eleshna coat of arms.
I don't think a gang of bandits will pay too much attention to livery. But if you want to be a hero, go right ahead.
Sir Hans, I heard something about a tourney in Ratai.
Yes, Hanush has decided to revive the tourney at the Upper Castle. It's only a bit of entertainment for commoners. A few fellows on foot bashing each other with various weapons.
Well, you don't seem like your usual cheerful self, sir. Anything wrong?
Yes, blast it. Hanush was on my back about what I'd do all day, so I told him I was busy dealing with very important nightly matters. I said I was training my future page in combat, initiating him into the art of swordsmanship and other battle skills.
I didn't know you had a page.
Well, that's just the thing. I don't. It was just something I made up on the spot to get him off my back. And it seems I was a bit too convincing. Now, Uncle wants my imaginary page to demonstrate what he's learnt in the tourney.
I can see how that could be a bit awkward.
That's putting it mildly. The old man is like a dog with a bone. He'll never let go. Unless... Yes, now I think of it, I'll tell Hanush I was training you. All you have to do is enter the tourney, batter the fuck out of all the other peasants, and everyone will be happy. Except for the losers, of course.
What, and I'm to become your page? I'm not sure if Sir Radzik would agree.
No, Radzik doesn't have to know anything about it. It's just a little charade for Uncle's benefit. Not that it's such a bad idea. Who knows, maybe one day.
Yeah, all right. I just hope it won't get me into trouble.
Everything will be just fine. You'll see.
Well, I suppose I can handle a few fellows one at a time. Oh, all right then.
Of course you can. That's the spirit. You have to put up some coin to enter, though. Naturally, I'll pay for that, so you don't go around calling me a pinch purse. Go and see the tournament master. You'll find him somewhere around the upper castle courtyard. He'll explain everything and sign you up. Run along now. And don't let me down, Henry. Remember, you have to demonstrate you've been trained by a master.
Your wish is my command.
Excellent. Afterwards, we'll drink to your glorious deeds. God be with you.
Hey, you! What do you want?
I'm Captain Bernard's envoy. I'm here to parley.
Why should I trust you?
I'm unarmed. What harm can I do?
That's true. You are wearing Sir Bernard's colours. I suppose I should take you to Sir Wolflin. But if you try any tricks, you'll regret it. Understood?
You have my word.
I'm not taking the risk. I only wash when it's raining.
Be chasing the women away with a stick.
You bet. They can smell a tree, man.
What the hell are you looking at? Come with me. Oh, fucking sick.
Can't drink no more today.
Who do we have here? What's your name, boy?
Henry. I'm a messenger from...
I know. From my beloved cousin, Sir Bernard of Aleshna. So, what exactly is your message?
So hungry I could eat my boots.
Why do you want to hurt the lords of Aleshna?
That bastard Malota stole villages that belonged to my father. I was in Poland when my father died, and Malota convinced everyone I was dead too.
But you came back though, didn't you?
I came back. But Malota bribed a priest to testify that my father made him a deathbed confession. That bastard swore my father told him he was possessed, and so was his son, me. So they think I rose from the dead and I'm a warlock. They won't hear my claim.
You got any extra boots?
That's unfortunate. But surely the courts of the king wouldn't believe a story like that.
Maybe not. But the king's in captivity, and none of the nobles have time for courts. No one will hear my case, and by the time this turmoil is over, everyone will have forgotten about me.
Let's settle the matter the chivalrous way. You and me, man to man. The victor takes all.
And the loser?
There'll be no loser left alive.
I like your spirit, young fellow. But why should I agree? If you win, my men will go and leave the loot here. But what if I win? I doubt Bernard will admit defeat on your account.
You'll have to see, won't you? Maybe you'll gain nothing by winning, but at least you won't lose the respect of your men.
You're a clever one. It seems a waste to kill you. But I accept your challenge.
Enough of this.
Curse it!
Oh, I dare.
Is that the best you can do?
I'll slaughter you!
I'm sorry.
Get it on!
You call that combat?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Here, what's him up? Come on! What's him at? Come on!
damage to it. You must get some.
I'll slaughter you! What do you call that?
Where could he have vanished to? What was that? Must be here somewhere.
Mother turns up willingly for this slaughter.
Who are you?
What's going on? Who's there?
Come and get it.
Is that all you got?
Got here? Entertainment. Great. You're weaker than evil. Take that. I'll squash you like a louse.
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Christ.
Fuck. Ow. Ah.
that? I'll wring your neck, you cur.
Hey, you!
I'm Captain Burn.
Why should I?
I'm unarmed. You have my word.
Who do we have here?
Henry.
I know. So,
What? You came. We offer you safe conduct out of this domain if you leave everything you stole from Sir Hanish's subjects and pay 60 groschen in compensation.
that's a very generous offer. But tell me, why should I accept?
How sweet it is, a robber's life.
Don't you know what's been going?
Should I?
Bandits have been.
No doubt.
Try telling them.
So
We want to avoid.
Don't waste your breath, Henry. We're done here.
Well, if it is...
I can.
You have to go... Good luck, then.
Hey, you!
I'm on. You have.
Have here. What's your name, boy?
Henry. I'm a What?
That.
We offer you safe conduct out of this domain if you leave everything you stole from Sir Hanish's subjects and pay 60 groschen in compensation.
That's a very generous offer. But tell me, why should I accept?
Don't you know what's been going on around here recently?
Filth and
Should I?
stink everywhere.
Bandits have been on the rampage all over the county. Cutthroats raided a nearby stud farm, and the locals have had enough of it.
No doubt, but I've nothing to do with that.
Try telling them that. On the way here, the captain recruited men from half the county. He intends to make an example of you.
Why me? No doubt you've plenty to choose from.
Because you're the first one who's had the gall not to run. So you'll be the first one they catch, and I'm sure you can imagine what will happen then.
And why warn me? Why parlay at all if there are so many of you?
So Hannes wants to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. He'd be happier if you just moved on somewhere else, so he sent me to bargain with you.
You're saying it wasn't Bernard's idea?
If the captain knew I came here in his colours, he'd flay me alive.
The devil take it. There's nothing here worth pillaging anyway. All right. Accept your offer. Tell your captain we'll move on.
Don't forget to leave the loot and 60 groschen, too.
There's no denying you're a good negotiator, lad. Oh well. No doubt we'll find easier pickings elsewhere. Better run along before Bernard loses patience.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Good health to you.
I've just come back from Wolflin, Captain.
And in one piece, I see. That's something at least, but I doubt you achieved anything.
I talked them into moving out. Not only that, but they left all their loot and 60 groschen too, as compensation.
I can hardly believe it. That turned out a lot better than I expected. The coin is for Sir Hanush, I expect.
Naturally.
Well then, take the money, ride to Ratai. In the meantime, we'll break camp and make sure those bastards keep their part of the bargain.
Right, Captain. I'll be on my way.
And Henry, nice work. God be with you.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I went to parley with Wolflin.
So how did that go?
I convinced him to take his gang and leave.
Really? I knew you were no fool, but that's something else. You're a born diplomat, Henry.
I don't know about that.
Don't be so modest. We have to drink to this. Good luck then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Коли ти, кстати, їдеш на роботу? Поняв. Шість тижнів вместо 2? А чого 6? Потім ще кудись будеш їхати? А ти куди будеш в отпуск їхати?
Ah, watch what you're doing. There's people walking here.
Я поняв.
The Lord be praised.
Та можна було б кудись і поїхати.
I have news from the camp, Sir Hanush.
Speak.
I persuaded Captain Bernard to let me parley with Wolflin.
Bernard agreed. I'm surprised.
So was I. I promised Wolflin safe conduct out of your territory on condition he leave all the loot he took and pay 60 groschen in compensation.
Well done. It will take Bernard a while to get over his disappointment of not being able to get revenge. But the important thing is, we're rid of that trouble.
Понимаю.
I must say, Henry, after all that's happened recently, I'm glad something finally turned out well.
So am I, sir.
And I think you deserve to be rewarded for your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
God be with you.
Кіроса. Ну, блять.
God be with you, lad.
Can I wait here?
By all means. You can stay here until the next tourney for low rent. You'll get...
Sounds good. I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
You'll have to wait a few days.
God be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Якесь інтересне DLC відкрилося. Треба буде сходити, подивитися зараз, що там.
God be with you.
I'd like to,
Uh-huh. And
proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
but of course,
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be good luck then.
Ще й можна постригтися, каже. О, та ти що, який чистенький тепер.
I'm interested in you.
Uh-huh.
Так, ну давай, постригтися. Стоп, що це таке? Це... Це я...
I'd like to...
And what is it?
Поголитися. Ну, да, ладно, коротше. А, їбать. Ні, коротше, не треба. Я думав, просто... Просто щитину зберіть. Ні, не надо. Та не надо, просто це, ну, типа... Це повсякденна елегантність, тобто, типа, я поняв, коротше, цей, бриться не надо.
I'd like to make you...
Давай пострижемося. Польський легінь, а ну. Блять. Я таке время, наверное, встригся так само, коли в школі вчився. Класу до 9-го. Наверное, даже до 10-го. О, та ти шо? Так, а що ще є? Та ну, це... Ну, мамин синок, а ну? А, це те, що в мене зараз? Ну, я вже не мамин синок, ось цей східний стиль буде похожий на пана птачика.
As you wish.
Та, так, звісно, на.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be... Take care.
Тільки я, звісно, в шапці постійно хожу. Та ти що, тепер чистенький такий. І вмиється ще. О, на мені ще якийсь баф наложили, те що... А, я не можу подивитися. Блін. Що я постригся. Інтересно, типа, ця стрижка пропаде через якесь время, чи я щось не поняв? Треба показатися цій піти. Терезі. Що я постригся. Треба хоча б шапку зняти. Отак. Ого, все. І кольчугу зняти. Та ти що стрижений, чистий. Диви, хто прийшов, ну, мала.
I've got something for you.
А, там ще
I hope you
косічка.
won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you.
Пов'язки чи що дала?
I've got something that needs stitching up.
All right. Okay.
Думав, що ти мене похвалиш, що я
God be with
красивий.
you, Henry. Congratulations on your victory in the tournament.
Так, а погулять?
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Пішли погуляємо.
Henry, do you think sometimes about how it was in Skalitz?
How do you mean?
Back then, before everything. When I was taking care of the hens at the mill, taking Sammy his lunch at the mines.
It seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
In the summer, I always took my shoes off and walked barefoot the whole way. And when it was really hot, I'd stop at the stream and stick my feet in the water for a while.
I had to make do with the tub in the yard when I was helping Pa in the forge. You know how hot it gets there in the summer? I always sneaked off if I could, even though I knew Pa would tan my hide when he came home.
I remember that. He was always looking for you all over the village, but you'd be hiding somewhere with Fritz and Matthew. Me and the other girls used to follow you secretly, but we never told your pa where you were. And when he gave up looking for you, the three of you would go off to the woods to beat each other with sticks.
Yeah, we were playing at being knights. Jesus, I used to get black and blue from it. I can still feel some of the blows that big ox Fritz landed on me.
No more playing at nights. Now you're practically a real one.
Да, так і єсть. Я не лицар.
Ah, I'm no knight.
You are, though, as as chivalrous as they come. You saved my life.
Well, if you want to look at it that way, then you're a knight too. After all, you saved my life.
Henry, a girl can't be a knight.
But she can save lives just as well.
Oh, who wouldn't save a little lamb like you? Time passes so quickly with you, Henry. Come and see me again sometime.
Yeah.
Та ти що, ні, який красивий. Ой, блядь, кудись їхав. Так, а ну що тут ці водоноси?
My humble greetings. Good luck then.
Чи ще рано балакать з ними? Блядь, тільки не кажи, що я застряв. Опа, розстряв.
God save you.
Ладно, думав, що їм можна щось допомогти. Але воно не можна. Не поняв, а де тут же... Блять. Це, навірно, цей. Ян Птачик. Наверно, з ним якесь DLC. Я, кажется, його не проходив, кстати.
Greetings. What do you need?
Is there anything I can help you with, Sir Hans?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted. There is something you can do for me. You see? I'm in love.
Ah, there's a new wench at the bathhouse, is there?
Watch it, Henry. This is the love of my life we're talking about, not some wench. The face of an angel, breasts like silk pillows to dream on, and good strong hips. A regular Helen of Troy.
Troy? Isn't that near Prague? I don't know anyone from there.
Never mind, blockhead. What I'm saying is, she's a fine filly, and you can help me win her.
Sounds like fun.
Давай.
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
But why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Carolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the market.
Ага, дочка м'ясника.
Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Carolina, I do know her. She's a pretty girl, all right, but, well, a little below your station.
Love knows no station but the heart. And you keep your peasant eyes off her. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice.
Ой,
dear.
блядь.
But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad.
Придурок.
I'm sure you'll figure out a
Цей
way.
пточок.
And I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, all right then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's not important.
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's, and as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right, all right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Ні.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
See you later. Ale as you.
Я поняв. Так, а що в мене по квестам тут осталось? Так, стоп, це все зайве. Тоже все зайве. Ладно, це тоді саме ближче, що є.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Піде дощику, зварю тобі борщиком. Де тут цей? Гравець. О. А ну, я ж у тебе вже цей, кажеться, кості всі твої обікрав, блядь, виграв у тебе вже все.
I've got a bit of coin today. What better way to use it than a game of dice?
Навірно, треба було з ним сразу поговорити, кстати. Що я буду грати на цей, на намисто.
Are you the one who played dice with Laura Capon?
Played and won, lad. Fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you want from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way. I was lucky to keep my boots. He's got the necklace now.
Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world.
Кубики.
And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, and no wonder. Fine dice they was, made special, all shiny and whatnot.
Do you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. That's all I need to know.
Ну, якщо я вже тут, то давай зіграємо чи що? А, можеш встати?
I hope I can be of help.
I hear you like it.
О, давай з цим тоді зіграємо. Ні, з цим ти мало граєш, ти йди нахер, Сілюк, я з тобою хочу зіграти.
I hear you.
О, це вже нормальна сума.
I can't wait to see how you throw. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. I'm off to a great start.
О, я ж, блядь, це я в нього кубіка, коротше, вкрав був якось. А тоді то мене крашнулося і, коротше, а тепер без його кубіка. Бідно. Треба буде це якось ісправити.
We'll see.
У нього якийсь непонятний кубік оце, блядь. Коли випадає йому оця херня, оця голова, він, типу, вона вважається в нього, відомо, за любий цей, за любе очко вважається. Або я не розумію. Або не за любе, а як за один... Я таки не зрозумів, що це в нього, воно в нього значить. Навірно, одиниця. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not afraid of anything, eh? If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Got it for you right here.
О, блядь.
This'll be the one.
Finished. No point pushing it.
Блять, 50 пачок не хватило. Ну ладно. Я надіюсь, що йому зараз, ну, що він не виграє за один ход, не набере 1500 очок. Ну, вже вряд ли набере. Все.
Fucked again.
My pleasure.
Так, окей. Де, значить, він... А нічого собі, він аж туди з'їбався. Хорошо, тоді треба подивитися, що в мене ще є за квести в Сазові. Оце в Сазову. Це поки що не треба. Ну, 2 і сюжетний.
Yeah. Yeah.
А що ти, кстати, сьогодні? Підемо в цей в Left 4 Dead потім грати? У мене вже допитується анімешниця, коли? Коли підемо в Left 4 Dead, питаю. Десь через... Собаками йдете нахер, собаками. Я кажу сразу, хоча, в принципі, собака отстала від них. Та, блядь, тут як? Чого вона живе, блядь, як? А, її можна заїбашить, кстати. А так. Всього, собака пішла нахуй, а тепер, блядь, ідіть ви. Де вони? Ото біжиш. А ну... А, це же половці, кстати. На, нахуй. Прям в зуби. Це забрати можна, це можна забрати. Так, я не повірю, що він тут був один. З собакою. Собака мені сильно покусала броню, кстати. Ой, блядь, я, кстати, в якійсь сі. Фігні, мені треба забрати. А це треба забрати. О. Оно, гандончики.
Beszarás! És pont amikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket. Jól van, gyűjtsd az erőt, szükséged lesz rá. Csak a teremtésig. Mi bújt itt elő?
Та я хочу цього, блядь, в'їбать, що валяється на полу. Все, він сібався, да? Ну це пиздец, блядь.
Na mi van?
Взяв, отпустив одного половця. Їби по голові йому стукне, блядь. І ще раз по голові. Ну, почти. Хто ще на мене біжить? А хто ти, блядь, мужик? Тобі що, по голові стукнуть чи що, блядь? Кого хуя на мене ще оце чмо напало?
No, ezért.
Бать, а ти хто? Я тебе не помню.
Itt fogsz nekem székeregni.
І по голові його, блядь, стук. Це пиздец. Зараз мене просто захуярять, да, блядь? Та я не спринтую, пиздец. Ладно, мінус один хоча б. Які ж вони живучі, зарази.
Az isteni!
Ну, достаньте по ньому, стукни йому, блядь, по голові. Бать, яка ж кончена контратака в цій параші. О, хоч сам остався, блядь.
Elég! Hagyd abba, feladom.
Інтересує, хто це, блядь, був? А, це бандюган, ніхуя собі. Ніхуя собі він був, блядь, вдітий. Так, хорошо, що я можу починити? Ладно, я не знаю, мені, наверное, булава не сильно нравится. Як зброя. Ну, порубали мене непогано. Вполне могли і зарубати, кстати.
Yeah. Yeah.
Father, Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful. What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has spread in Merhoyed.
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you.
Yeah.
Не поняв, що це за чувак стоїть. Рапота. Щось, мені кажеться, ми з ним ще будемо щось. Про щось балакать.
Good day to you.
I need a skilled swordsmith in Pribyslavitz who'll put good, strong steel in my men's hands. Are you interested?
What? Now? When I'm on the verge of forging the most powerful weapon ever seen? The Queen of Sheba's sword? No, I've no time now for anything else. May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you.
I'm looking for pieces of a sword that a pilgrim...
I would. Well? It's a load of tripe. Only a fool would have given that trick.
But if he lied about that sort of stuff...
Don't be so gullible, lad.
What can you tell me about the...
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who was the forge in the... And then, apart from me...
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son...
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me.
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's...
Can you tell me something about Master Otto?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the Lords of...
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet.
What are Zach and Master Otto?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otto, except that Otto's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to... And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otto every chance he gets.
That will be all. Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper. The Lord watch over you.
Зак, кажеш, да?
Yeah.
Окей, блін, де ж цей коваль?
It's better never to let
Все вони десь тут живуть, типа. Де ви всі, блядь? Так, ага, тут м'ясник живе. Ну кузня, блядь, ось сьо, ну на кузні нікого немає. Ладно. Потом найду.
Glad to fucking see you, Henry.
I need a helping hand. I'm the bailiff of Pribyslavitz now, and...
Bailiff, eh? Well, your worship, I'd love to help, only I've got my own problems to deal with.
God be with you.
Капець, чуваки шукають роботу, а я їм предлагаю роботу, блядь.
And there's plenty of problems, and, well, I could use a helping hand.
Sorry, Henry, old pal, but I'm up to my ears on my own. I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I'd like...
All right. Now, good luck.
Пиздец, це реально, чувакам треба робота, я їм предлагаю піти до себе в село на роботу,
I'd like you to teach
а вони...
I'm interested.
All right, but now.
А вони кажуть, що не хочуть.
Glad to fuck.
I want...
Certain.
I'd like to...
Oh. Now.
Так, торговець. Торговці у мене є, що попродавати. Тільки я йому не можу продати. Де торговець? Де він? О, Зак.
Good day to you.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why do you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
So back to that copper.
What?
Aha.
Good luck to you.
Поняв, гандон якийсь, коротше.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
God be with you, good sir.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Surely such valuable material can't just...
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods...
And you think they're lost?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row.
That's all I need to...
Ah.
There's always time for some dice. Let's see.
Опа.
Pour me one.
Кості.
A tankard of ale for me.
Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here?
Нічого собі, в нього аж 3 золотих кубіка якихось. Ну, мужик, ти розумієш, що ти додому не уйдеш. З цими кубіками. 3 золотих кубіка. Їбануться. Хіба що вони якісь наче не сильно везучі, но все равно.
Christ, I'll have to get my own ale.
My pleasure. There. Satisfied? There. Satisfied?
To the best of health. God bless him.
Here. Enjoy it.
That's all.
Тепер треба забрати кубики. Хі-хі-ха-ха, хі-хі-ха-ха. А, він ще не собирається додому йти. Ладно, в принципі. Так, кімнату наглядача. Туди краще йти ночі, я так думаю. Тільки треба трохи передіться. Та йди ось сюди вже. Так, а ну, чат. Не шуміть. Чи я його не можу вирубити? Дайте мені ще щось повзломувати. Що я тут ще можу шукати? Та блін, коли я можу зламати вже дуже складні замки. Так, а ну, квест, що я шукаю? Він його то може і притримує, але він ж його не в кармані в себе цю ртуть прям держи. Десь должна бути якась... Запись. Фарби, кстати. Угу. Хорошо. Тут немає. Блядь, це мені не треба. Ще не вкрав. Так, крадений хліб треба схавати. Так а що, в них тут немає ніхера в цьому. Опа, замок складний. Це можна просто взяти це все. О, тихі черевики. Хоча вони крадені. Будуть.
Yeah.
Greeting.
Have you got a bed?
Hi. For how?
Just the one night.
All right. Ma.
Here you.
Y-
Where do I?
On the upper floor of the inn. The second. God bless.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You after something? I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend? Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of... well, that's not important. I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I'm listening. Tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace. The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Nah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer. And when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant.
And how am I supposed to
Ask around. I don't reckon anyone will admit to stabbing. Now that I think of it, they stole other valuables.
Silver is silver, though. I won't recognise anything.
No, not that I can... Oh, yes, he did. Dice.
What can you...
Indeed. A few details.
Sounds like...
You can always change the subject.
Коротше, я якось не сильно хочу в нього цей.
My word. The whole thing sounds like...
Наряжатися кимось, я просто піду роз'їбу тих гандонів.
I'll help you. I'll have to go there to look for the necklace anyway. And this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'd never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account.
I'll bear that in mind.
Бачите, звісно, лагер.
Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewelry, even his boots.
Yeah.
Мені вже наче не перший раз приходиться роз'єбувати цілий лагерь розбойників, то когось передіватися, щось там мудрить, думать. Що це за вишка? Вишка, як в Дейзі. З лутом, да? Тут нічого немає. Хм. Окей. Так, щось мені кажеться, я пішов кудись, напевно, трохи не туди. Це по лісам бігається. А, окей, я зайшов в зону. Лагер, а це він, да? Ні, це дорога. Ага, я вийшов з зони. Це я, виходить, отут. Десь. Воно, кажеться, їхній лагерь. Блін, ну воно щось таке добряче, дебеле, а не це не якісь пару палаток в лісі. Тут щось прям таке. Блять. Тільки я не хочу заходити всередину, я просто підходив в цей. Так, скільки їх тут? 4, 5, 6 там було. Хорошо. Що в мене по квесту? Кидатись стримголов на повний. Ні, це саме лучша ідея, тільки треба сохранитися. У мене немає чим сохранятися. Я отак сохранюсь. Треба трохи підождати, бо я щось. Тільки виспався. Так, я можу попробувати постріляти на вході. Ага, він дивиться прямо на мене, да?
Damn! Herrgott! Is that the best? Goddamn!
Та вклінь же, блядь, з ними по голові його стукне раз. Блядь, там гандон якийсь ззаду до мене приперся. Що ти, блядь, лушпаришся? Отак з ними, а то щось це, блядь, думать там, маскируватися. Ух. Ну вони так в діті нормально. Є що позабирати собі. Воно, звісно, не лучше, ніж моє. Ну, на продаж підем. Ні, лук не треба, коротше. Ага, воно ще один. Та нема нікого, нема. Та немає, я ніхто. Та нічого, тут ніхто не шумів, блядь.
Are you looking for me?
Да, тебе, блядь, лукін. Я по ним попасти не можу, блядь, пиздець. Що, ще хтось зараз вибіжить, чи що? Мене тут немає, заховався. Не дивись, вибігла, блядь. Чмо. Єбать, вас тут багато, мужики, успокойтеся. По голові, стукни по голові. Бля, там ще лучник приперся. Так, один погнав теж. Другий погнав теж. Давай, блядь, в'їби мене, попробуй. По голові тільки стукну. Сука, не достав же ж. По голові стукнув. Та блядь! Може взяти нормального чувака в таргет, а не якогось хуя, який стоїть хер знає де. Бач, він видержав такий удар? Та блядь! Как кончена ігра. А хто міг шукати по всьому лісу цих гандонів, блядь? Та як ти живеш, Андон? Тебе шапки немає ніякої, ти, блядь, по голові настукав булавою. Це піздець. Я не можу його законтратакувати. Та в'їби вже наконець-то. Це я в ахуї, просто як вони живуть, блядь, в них шапок немає. Та, блядь, мене просто блок нахуй не ставиться. Та який, блядь, здаватися? Погодь к тілку нахуй, здохне. О, диявольська голова. Один кубик є. Шахрайський кубик. Цього ніхера немає. Блять, аби тепер це все одно тепер трупи шукати, ходить. Де вони поздохали? А, ладно, знайшов. Блять, вони мені цю роз'їбали. Та ти що, стільки кубиків понасобирав? Так, ще один десь тут, блядь, був, лежав.
Hey, who's there?
Хто це питає?
Someone there.
Ой-ой-ой. Я поняв, їх там ще пооставалося, коротше. Так, це ще не всі. Тоді мені треба... Отхилиться треба тоді.
What the hell was that? What's going on there?
Диви, йде, давайте, йдіть сюди.
Hey!
Що, мені лук взяти, його, блядь, хуйнуть? Попробувати. Блять. І де він? Він кинув оружие і с'їбався.
Who's there? Hey, who's there?
Підожди, тут Хандон спить у броні, його треба захуярити. Що, йди сюди, блядь, уйобище. Це, блядь, от по кому я, сука, махаю? Це піздець, блядь. Зробив 300 ударів, ні один удар по ньому не зарягався. І по голові, блядь. Іди нахуй, блядь. Реально, ця булава така безполезна, просто я не можу. Воно що коротке, сука, що не достає, що...
You can still yell.
Коротше, булава щит це для пустічок, блядь. Прийду в город, десь достану собі нормальний меч. Диявольський кубик Альфонса. О, це цей, що я в'їбав, а він сібався? Ха-ха. Хі-хі-ха-ха. Я бачу у нього цих кубиків у них, мужики. Тут кубиків хватить на цілу таверну, блядь, насобирати. Ну, просто, ну, блядь, ну чого я не можу вскрити цей замок? Бачу, у них тут цих, звісно, стилів для ігри. Так, табірна дівка, ти, блядь, цей. С'юбуйся сюди нахуй, поки тебе не зарубав. Сібалась отсюда, кажу. Ладно, я її зарубав просто. Так, блядь, що я... Що, блядь?
Shit!
Giving up already?
Пробій. Ладно, я візьму твій меч. Зброя. 61. Пробій 66. Це від уколу, а тут школи від тупого удару. Та то все херня, оці ваші тупі удари, блядь, воно щось ніхера не работає, коротше. Окей, один сундук знайшов. Що було в цієї, блядь, дівки? Нічого, ну. Сама винувата, скажем так. Бачив Бог, я не хотів. Так, ну я не викупаю, а де це? А де те, що мені треба було забирати? Що мені квест каже? Відімо, якесь уйобіще сібалося, да? В якого були його ці приколи? Або воно ось в цьому сундуку, але я цей сундук не можу відкрити. Що це, блядь, за пеніс? Ой, блядь. Да, в них втік один чувак утік. Хорошо, давай попробуємо тоді поспати. Мало ли, може вернеться, коротше. В крайней мере, я на це надіюсь. Так, ось сюди чувак пропав. Видимо, з лісу теж всі попропадали, чуваки. О, це можна було так в лагер, типу, покрафтитися з цією стороною. Ну, чи перехуярить їх усіх, да? Так, ні, давай все. Що таке саме важке? Щит скинуть, булаву скинуть. Вино скинуть. Тут вже трупів нема, напевно, да? Ще лежать некоторі трупи. Макітра. Тут чуваків з іменами вроді немає вже. Десь я, видимо, трохи похерив квест. Вернеться хтось сюди чи не вернеться? Воно було або, коротше, в якомусь чуваку якийсь з'їбався, або в цьому сундуку, який я не можу відкрити. Хорошо, як називається квест? Гра в кості. Alphonse Neckel. Блядь. Там був, коротше. Чувак хорошо, но як, типа, блядь. Я їх усіх вирізав. Трупи вже пропали, да? Да, так, а я можу завантажити гру? Ні, не можу. Мені треба вийти, а тоді загрузитися. І пробувати перехуярити їх ще раз. Квест. Ну, блядь. Навірно, реально там якийсь чувак просто с'їбався. Так, коротше, я поняв, що з тої сторони можна обійти. З цієї сторони, мебі, буде простіше їх хуярить даже.
Ow! Got weak at the knees. Ah! Ah! Oh, dear God!
Так, хорошо, один труп есть. Я поняв, що тут хтось воно хуярив. Типа на стрільбище, да? Давай, йди сюди. Надіюсь, що він піде дивитися в ту сторону, а не сюди.
Someone there?
Mm-mm.
No sign of anyone. God knows what.
Ой.
What are you doing here?
Спордиться на мене, та й все, усі бийся вже. Давай, сьопуйся. Нема нікого, ні. Ти гуляй, Вася.
Hey!
Що ти хочеш? Хорошо, давай, іди сюди, давай.
What are you doing here?
Та, блядь. Ну от пиздець, я по ньому дав тичку, а вона просто не зарягалася. Значить сквозь нього пролетіла, блядь.
No, kurwa!
Так, окей, в нього теж ніхера немає.
What was that? Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you.
Хорошо, хорошо, я тікаю. Ідеш за мною? Які ж вони тупі, це просто капець. Да, іди сюди. Тільки ж твої ці друзі лежать. Ей! Не, іди сюди, іди сюди, іди сюди, іди сюди, да, ближче. І по голові, по голові, по голові!
Come here, Billy Liver.
Я просто не розумію, як він, блядь, видержує, без шапки видержує удар булавою по голові.
Had enough? Oh, Christ.
Це теж, блядь, бандит. У нього теж ніхера немає. Треба бандюки, в яких є імена. Наверно. Ох, єбать, тут чиїсь плаття ось валяються, нічого собі. А це, кстати, проход в цей, проход в їхній лагерь. Скритий.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, butting, whoring, boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate, and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife. How sweet it is, a robber's life.
Ясно, що буде, якщо я візьму раз так стрельну в цей, в стінку. Хтось встане? Так, ну мужик встав, біжить. Хорошо, єсть один. А там ще вроді троє було. Так, це Берта. Кубики єсть, це єсть. Кстати, вони вважаються в мене краденими чи не вважаються? Блять, вони ще вважаються краденими. А, блять, це, наверное, типа був... Я, наверное, роблю трохи херню. Це, видимо, у них тут був, короче, сходка чуваків, щоб поіграти. А я тут, короче, роблю... А я їх просто вбиваю. Давай, швидше, давай, бий, швидше. Сука, дождався, ще поки друзі прийдуть, це піздець. Давай, від'їби.
Giving up already?
Блять, ти нахуй.
Is that all you've got?
Ну я ж по ньому не стукну, блять.
Gone weak at the knees, have you? You call that combat?
Та блять, ну стіть нахуй, вас дохуя. Не стукнеш по ньому чи не стукнеш по ньому? О, блять.
You gonna cry now? What's the matter?
Хоч таргет поміняєш, блять, чи не поміняєш? Що происходить?
Jesus.
І стукне його граз, блять, стукне. Реально треба було міняти цю парашу, а не оцей, блять. Цю булаву тупорильську. От я ж його добий зараз не зможу, просто, ну... Зараз просто ніхуя не зроблю. Він встав, сібався просто. Хорошо. Не сібався. Ну контратака буде чи не буде? Та, блядь, ти здохнеш чи не здохнеш? Андоніо. Це, кстати, їх саме головне їхній.
God!
Стоп, я можу поміняти, да? Воно ж в мене на коняки. Пиздец, я то есть все це время, во время боя міг поміняти меч? Ти чекай, куди драпаєш? Стій, гандон, блядь. Блять, тепер аби знайти тих, що там лежать. Макітра. Десь, блять, ще все, бандит. Ну, ніхуя немає. Коротше, навірно, їх перехуярювати не надо. Ой, блядь. Навірно, цей квест так не проходиться. Хоча я не розумію чого. Якщо я хочу їх всіх просто перехуярити. І забрати ту тупорилицю. На мейстер. Ах, єбать, їх тут ще осталося. Чого вас так дохуя тут? Короче, ладно, вбивайте мене. Та, пожалуйста, вбийте мене, я перезагружуся тоді. Завтра прийду цей квест нормально. Ладно. Я не хочу собі статистику зарабатувати в смерті, так що просто вийду. Все, тоді завтра буду проходити квест так, як це задумали розробники, а тоді їх всіх перехуярю.